calls her high school racist, classmates immediately set her straight. Halle Berry, who is widely considered to be one of the most beautiful women in the entertainment industry, is complaining that she was bullied for her looks in high school. Being that she is also among the most liberal of the feminists in Hollywood, it shouldn't surprise you to learn that the actress also believes she was discriminated against by her white peers because of the color of her skin. However, no sooner had Halle Berry accused her high school of being racist than her fellow classmates began coming out of the woodwork to set her straight. According to People, although Berry and her sister spent their earliest years in Cleveland's inner city, her mother moved them out to the suburbs after observing the conditions in the schools. She was so horrified by what she saw at the school, the violence, and all of a sudden it hit her, so, she moved us out of that neighborhood, and while we got taken out of imminent danger, we also got taken out of what was normal for us, and now all of a sudden, we were in an all-white school with all-white kids, like 3 out of 2,500 students, Berry explained. At her new all-white school, the actress claims she was bullied because of the color of my skin. Because my mother was white and my father was black. We got called Oreos and names, and kids just didn't understand, so we were different, said Berry. We were the brunt of a lot of jokes. So, I think my need to please and my desire to achieve was because I was constantly trying to prove that I was as good as the other white students. I felt very less than. And I thought, if I can beat them at everything, then I can be as good as them, she lamented. This is precisely the type of sob story Hollywood loves best. Bullied black girl from the inner city rises to fame and proves all the racist white kids wrong. Only, according to her classmates, Berry's harrowing tale isn't exactly accurate. According to PJ Media, one of Berry's high school classmates saw her interview with People and posted it to a Facebook group called You Know You Grew Up in Bedford, which is the city where she attended high school. Comments immediately began flooding in from former Bedford high school students who seemed to remember things playing out a bit differently than Berry described. "Oh please," commented Beverly C. "When did Bedford become, or was, all white?" asked Glenn R. "She's crazy, Bedford wasn't all white. I grew up in Bedford and Bedford Heights 35 years, there are plenty of black folks then and still are," wrote Rob C. "Class of '86 here. I didn't know Halle personally, so while I certainly can't speak to her individual experience, I can speak to how I looked at her and how all of my friends looked at her in high school," commented Rachel W. "My female friends, black and white, and I thought she was gorgeous and wanted to look like her, while my male friends, black and white, had massive crushes on her and wanted to date her." Curious also that she left out the fact she was elected prom queen by the entire student body, black and white. "Cry me a frickin' river, Halle Berry. I'd love to hear her explain how being voted prom queen made her feel less than her white peers." Apparently, the real story wasn't marketable enough for Hollywood, so she had to invent some racism to throw into it. Unbelievable. Go back to your mansion and tell me again how the white man has kept you down all these years. These smug actors never cease to amaze me. Please share the story and tell us what you think by clicking one of the buttons below. We want to hear your voice.